What has been happening since I've been away? I hope you're all doing well. What's going on? So I just came back from camp up in the mountains, and obviously I didn't have any phone service for 3 days, and I thought it was hi. Hi Cindy, hi Ruby. Yeah, I hate it. I hate being disconnected. It makes me so annoyed. And so then I would like try to drive down till I could find service. Oh, thanks. And it just didn't exist. I don't like being disconnected. I know it's good and we should all do that, every now and then. But what does that say, Lumi Nick? Hello, darling. How are you? Oh yeah! Happy summer solstice! Woohoo! What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to come up with something really fucking cool to do. What did I do last year? I'll put offerings out for sure. I kind of already did that last night when I got home. I like to feed the wild animals. I've been doing that all week. And then we had a lot of experiences with wildlife. You can't figure out anything either. So I cut up a bunch of apples and put them out for the foxes. I feel like I have a weird hair right here. That's gonna make me crazy. Just hide if you're not gonna behave. Guys, Mellow. Thank you. Yes, summer solstice is finally here. I feel like we've been waiting forever for it to get here. And I'm so happy that it's here. But yeah, I'm just gonna put offerings out for the gods, plant some flowers, and I don't know, definitely do offerings because I'm really thankful. I've been in the mountains. No, you work with King Paimon. Awesome. I don't think I've ever worked with him. Nope, never ever. But I've heard great things. Great things I've heard about him. Oh, you want to start working with him? Oh. Yeah, I've never had any kind of experiences with him. I've never worked with him at all. I work with King Belial. And I'm very happy. Very, very, very happy. Fire, make a crown of flowers, dance around the fire naked with the crown of flowers on. I got it. Down. Let's do that. Come over, we'll all do it together in my circle. Just kidding. He was my first choice. Yeah, once you start working with Belial, it's really hard to move on, to work with other gods, because he's so fucking awesome. Have you worked with Yes. Yes. certainly have. Yes, ma'am. Is the energy. Of course. Yep. Oh yeah. But it depends on, like, you know, who you are, what your purpose is, kind of thing. Like for me, I feel like, you know, Belial's my blood. He's my dad. He's my love. He's my everything. So when I work with him, it feels like I'm at home. You know, I belong here. This is my place. This is where I come from. This is my purpose in life. This is my everything. So when I work with Belial, and the same with Hecate and Lucifer and the whole current that I'm in, that I work in right now and forever, and my only intention in life is to ever be here, is my purpose. So that's all I do. I just focus on that, and then that's what I do. I guess that's why, you know, I've gotten so far. Are you on Facebook? I am. You can just get in the Blue Witch Coven. You just have to have a real account, or Kelly won't let you in. You know, with a real picture and your real name, and then she'll let you in. We don't let people who create fake accounts and fake pictures in, because there's a lot of stuff in there that's like sacred stuff. And we don't want you to do. That'd be nice. Yeah. But anyways, I'm playing with my oh, if you say a cuss word, it won't show me your message. Let me see if I can get it to release it. Got it. Will you let me see it now? This message has been held for review and can be seen by you and hidden. Okay, so where is it? They won't let me see it. Black Widow, what's up? Yeah, we had a really good time up in the mountain. There was, this is very intense. Sorry, at work. It's okay. I was saying I can't stand when people do that. Yeah, I'm like, if your shit's that secret and you don't want anybody to know, then put it on private. Because I don't want to let trolls in there, and I don't want computers, you know, getting in there. And so we're really strict and keep a close eye on things. How are you today, beautiful? I'm fucking awesome. I went through when I first got to camp, it was really hard on me, but now, and energy vampires. Yeah, I don't worry too much about anything like that anymore. I used to, but now I really don't have to worry about such nonsense. I know that I used to get fucked with all the time, but now I'm just like, well, okay, if that's what you want to do, we can do that. I can play with you for eternity. I'm okay with that. But you know, I think that I'm not saying that I'm a badass or anything like that, but well, I kind of am, but yeah. Anyways, I don't think like that. I just don't play around with it. If somebody, you're super emotional today, somebody comes for me, then they better have their shit together. They better know what the fuck they're doing, and they better have their shit together, because they're gonna have to get through him to get to me, and I don't think he's gonna let anybody do that. So, you know, I can't see it happening. It's been up and down here too. Well, when I was up there, I just finished doing a really big rite like the night before, and then I had to get up and then get my grandson and then haul ass up there because everybody was waiting for me. So when I got up there, I was okay at first, and then probably about 3 o'clock in the morning that night, I got up just getting my ass handed to me energy wise, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this was not a good idea. And it was intense. The energy was strong. There are all kinds of spirits around me, and I didn't have anything with me because I hurried. And so I just had to hang and go through it. It's officially cancer season. Doing great. And so, but, you know, it's all good now. I'm back, I'm better, I'm feeling really good. I just got to get all the dirt out of my sinuses because we rode around up there a lot, and then it makes there dust in the air, and then you get all, it gets up in your nose and in your eyes and in your hair. I think when I got home, I had to wash my hair a whole bunch of times just to get all the dirt out. You know, you get pretty dirty, really dirty. Like, you take off your glasses and you can see like dirt. It was fun. But we had a deer came right. I recently, okay, I've been going up to these mountains for years and years, right? I've lived here for a really long time. And hi, Black Blood. I've been going up there for a long time, many years. Anyways, I've never had a deer come through my camp. And so I was like, oh my gosh. He just came. I just started working with Saul War recently. And so now all of a sudden I have, well, I've had like a thing with animals forever, but never with the wild animals like coming up to me and stuff. And so it was kind of interesting. The deer came right through our camp, and then I like followed him around the campers and everything, and it was scared because we had the generator on, and then everybody's like, oh my gosh. You think it's a familiar? No, I think it's just Salwar, just animals, you know, the god of the forest god, sending animals, filling my energy kind of thing. I don't think it's familiar. But then, so he was going to come over to me, and then my husband, oh, thank you, Nameless One. Then my husband decided it was the perfect time to push the button and lock the truck up. And then my lights flashed, and then they got scared and ran away. And I was like, I could have pet him. How dare you scare him away? He's like, I didn't know. I was inside. And I was like, it's probably good because, you know, those things can fuck you up. They'll attack you. And I said, no, he was my friend. Hi, Gage. But it was a lot of fun. So we did all that, and then I saw this. It was with we rode up. Me and my son rode up to this one area where you go on this trail, and you have to get out of your machine and walk, and you go through this little thing. And I was like, oh, I'm going in there. I'm going through this. And then I can't see him working. And thunderstorm video to play while I was working. Oh, nice. Anyway, so then there was this bird right at the entry, and it flew down in front of my son and I. We were like standing there, and I saw it up in the tree, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that bird is. I've never seen one up here. Like, we don't have like beautiful birds like that, but apparently we do. I just never seen one. We have like eagles and hawks and stuff like that, so, but not like colorful, beautiful bird. I mean, we have bluebirds, you know what I mean? This was like, and let me see if it's on this phone, I'll show you. I can't remember what it's called, but anyways, and it landed at our feet, and then it flew back up on a branch right in front of us. Yeah, exotic. It was so pretty. And just weird little things like that were happening the whole time we were there. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. And I'll show you. I think oh, it's on that phone, so I can't. That's a bummer. But he was really beautiful. He was yellow and he had a red head. And then he had like black stripes on his feathers, on his wings. And I was just like, he's so fucking pretty. Just stuff like that was happening. Chipmunks were coming up really close to me. Just weird things like that. Never had stuff like that happen when I've been up there. You know, we're fucking noisy. We always got music blaring. We got the generator going. We're up there partying and carrying on. You know, getting drunk and acting like idiots. And so, big fires. No. Here in Central Florida. Now I'm Colorado. And yeah, so I mean, it's just a wild time normally. So animals stay the fuck away from us. You know, we're crazy people up there. And I'm up there, you know, going for little walks on the trails and throwing crystals and, you know, talking to the gods and, you know, and then I go back to camp and then it's like, you know, a little while. But we have a lot of fun, and you gotta ground, you know. I mean, I could just go out to my circle and ground all I want, but it's good to go up to the mountains, disconnect every once in a while. You just gotta do it. You got it. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been gone for so long. And it was okay. It wasn't bad. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you about the black lava energy in our camper. And so I always hate camping in it because I can't get rid of it. I've tried everything to get rid of it. Like for years, I'd be like, oh, I hate that shit. Because I'd spend like the whole night just keeping it out of my room and keeping it off of me and pushing it out, getting it out of there. And then it would just like roll back in. It's just like, it's kind of like a poltergeist energy or something. I don't know. It's rough maybe because we're rolling into Cancer season. And, but anyways, it's gone now. And so I was really happy that it was gone. I slept good. When I slept good, and there was nothing in there to bother me, I could tell you that. That's what I'm thinking. But I think I was really emotional last week. But I'm always doing stuff. You know, I'm always working on soul ascension stuff, so, you know, I'm probably like, I get, when I get emotional, I get really angry. And so people have to just leave me alone. They're just like, just stay away from her. Because I will fuck you up. I'm just like, don't play with me. You hurt my feelings when you said that. Now I will destroy you. You have the coolest hands. Oh, thank you. Leaves in here. That's when the tears flow back up. Yes. Yeah. You have to stay far. Yeah, because I'm just like, if it's not, you don't want to make me sad or hurt my feelings because gods don't like that. And then I get really angry. I wish you could see all the love rolling by you, Blue. Not sure if those emojis. I don't see any emojis, no. Show up. I don't get to see them. It makes me sad. I want to see emojis. What time is it? Oh, it's early. I never get on this early. Hi, Greg. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 3 p.m. But, thanks for all the hearts and everything, you guys, but I can't see them, but thank you. 5 p.m. in Connecticut. I'm sending hearts to some phones, don't show. I've tried all different, I have 3 phones, I've tried all of them, and none of them do it. So whatever. How does yours do hearts too? You have the same service I do. It's not fair. Have you guys gotten some of these Psychic Michael cards? I love these cards. They feel so good in your hands too. You show me, okay. I love this one. But yeah, so we used to just have one fox outside, but now he brought a friend. So now we have 2. It's gorgeous. They are cool. I'm really trying the tarot. Oh, nice. Yeah, this deck is not for, this deck is for people who are really for psychics. Because they don't have, they're not like a regular deck. They're like, every image will tell you something. Like to me, this is protection. Because it has, Cerberus. So if I get that, I know I'm protected. And and at the top it's Hecate, And so like every card will mean something different. This one's cool. This one has like a shattered glass. And you have to make sure that you can see good. Because otherwise it's hard to see. I don't have good eyes for reading and stuff, so I have to wear glasses. I'll just put my glasses on. I thought of a name for your fox. I know, Bojo. Oh, I love that. That's really cute. But now he has a friend, and they look exactly the same. Can I see Hecate? What do you mean? She doesn't have one in here. I mean, she has a sign on that one at the top. See? The moon. Her sign's up there. Is that what you meant? But yeah, they all have different symbols and but anyways, I'm not pushing them. I just happen to be holding them in my hand, and while I talk, it keeps me busy. This one's called Death. I should say called King. But this one's really cool. This one's really cool. It's a witch. See her? Yeah. But they're different. Like I love the way they feel in your hands, but this one I think is my favorite. I have one in here. He made one after me. Well, there's a few of them that are for me, but the one specifically that's mine has a beetle on it because Belial gave me beetles for protection, you know, long time ago. Here's mine. Very unique and pretty. Yeah, they're just different. They're different kind of reading. They're not like tarot cards, but you could use them to get answers, of course. I don't know. I wouldn't dare to say that they were primal, but they kind of are. But you would have to like know stuff. Top secret information. Anyways, I'll quit fidgeting with them. But anyways, so we had a good time up there. Rode around, walked through the woods, put crystals everywhere. I felt bad because I didn't bring like apples and stuff for the animals, but it's really not good to do that because then you end up with a big problem of bears. So you have to be really careful about that kind of thing. I do put apples, I cut them up into little pieces and put them outside here for the foxes, you know, because the foxes started coming around, and whenever I see animals outside that are like wild or strays, I know they're looking for food, and then I feel like, you know, the gods sent them, and so I'm going to put offerings out for them. And so I have this stump outside over there next to the other temple, and so I put the offerings to those animals on the stump, and so I like to do that, and that's what I'll do tonight. And I put offerings out there for the gods too, like for everything. It's a beautiful little spot, and you know, it's kind of our thing, what we do around here. But anyways, I have several openings for this week. I know everybody what spells for tonight. So tonight I have 2 prosperities to do and a sour jar. And I've only barely, I don't do sour jars anymore. Like I haven't done any in a long time. So I was really excited to do one a couple of weeks ago, and it worked nicely. It was really successful at removing those people out of that person's life. He is completely removed now, and so that's really exciting, and back on track where he belongs. And so everything worked out really nicely with that one. And now I got another one, fire crystal, you can count me in. I love it. And so I'm excited about doing that one too. I'm gonna have to go and dig through my boxes and find a jar. I don't use jars very much anymore. And so it's really weird. I mean, I use them obviously like for honey jars or, stuff like that. But I just don't do a lot. Usually I'm cursing everybody. Lately it's just been cursing, cursing, cursing. So I'm really excited about having some prosperities to do this week. I have 2 so far, and I'm sure I'll fill up, quickly. So if you have spell work that you need to get done, get that, sent in to me ASAP, because I'll fill up quick. And then you have to wait till the following week, which is also fine. But, it's no hurry. I'm also going to be doing some poppet work on my poppets. We collected, just for fun, we collected dog hair and cat hair. Email me at bluewitch379@gmail.com. And we have 3 poppets that we're wanting them that are hanging out together. And so we're wanting to like cause some fighting in there. And so he blocked you? I thought you blocked him. No, he blocked you. Well, anyway, so we're gonna have some fun playing with them and causing some chaos. Have you ever cursed corrupt companies? Of course. Absolutely. Yeah. I sure have. bluewitch379@gmail.com. Well, there was a company, I can't remember what their name was, but it was a pretty big company, and they were really, the men were really like always doing sexual advances towards my client and stuff like that. And so I cursed them, and I put them and their company into the I attached them to a Bigfoot and put them in the fire ants, and then I told the ants to dismantle them. And I think it's within a couple of months, the president of the company had to go in for surgery to have a growth removed from his foot, and then his whole department got shut down. And then my client ended up having to take over that department. And anyways, it was a big thing. It was kind of cool. And I've shut down a few different things. Add some more water. I made an ammonia. I hate ammonia jars. I hate them. I don't like them. You'll never see me doing an ammonia jar. I don't like them. I don't. But I do have some really good war water. Really good that I like to use. You have to be really careful with it. In fact, I sent some to. I had to, sis. It's that serious. Yeah, I just don't like it. I would feel like there's somebody out my window. I don't like ammonia. It stinks. I have lots of funner ways to deal with things, but I just don't like it. But my war water that I have, I really like it. It's really effective. I sent some to Black Blood a while back, and it was pretty fun. But she got some on her, and then she was like having a hard time. But it's pretty serious. Pretty serious war water. And mine comes from not a jar of rusty nails. Just saying, no. That's rusty water. I have a cauldron outside in my circle, and I burn a lot of curses in there, and I do a lot of witchcraft out there in my circle, in my cast iron cauldron. And then when it rains or the snow and things like that comes, the water just sits in there and it rusts, and then I pour it into jars, and then that's my war water. Because all of my cauldrons are open vortexes. I can't wait to speak to you. You will understand why. It's okay. I'm not judging you. You can do whatever kind of witchcraft you want, sweetheart. I'm just saying, for me, I don't like it. Oh yeah, Black Blood says she is going to the lake and sending me some sand from it. Oh, nice. It's called Mirror Lake. So you're in Utah, right? There's a lake up there where they say that elementals come out of it, and they call like children to come into the lake. They like lure them in, and then they lure them in, and then they drown them. And there's like some big building or something on that lake. Like, you can go there. It's really haunted too. You should go check it out. Yes, I love it. I know, it's crazy. Scrying's fun. It's not for play. I hate to be on the receiving end of any Prima Malefica. Yep. Yeah, but so Truth Black Blood. Yeah. But anyways, that's how I get my war water. And you gotta figure all the spells that have been released by way of flame in there, all of the rites that have packs and things that have been burned in there, and then all the ashes and just soot and rust and all of that kind of stuff. It's all in there, and and then that's your war water in an open from an open vortex. That's very powerful and very effective. And I don't even use war water, but I have it. But I don't even have to use things like that anymore. I have so many other choices what I could do. So my favorite thing, I think, is to put them in the ants. Chicken foot curse in the ants is my favorite. Probably. I love working with the ants. It's good to keep it on hand. Yeah, right? I agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think so too. I could tell you some stuff, but I would get in trouble. We don't want to get in trouble. Secrets. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna get off of here and go have some dinner, and then I'm gonna come back and get set up for spell night, and I'm probably gonna do, somebody sent me, and I know, I just saw it on here to make some real money water. I don't know, somebody was making money water and just putting like green food coloring in water and saying it's money water. And last week or the week before, something like that. And so I thought it would be a good idea to really maybe make some real one. Feed the ants at the GeoWait. Nice. Oh, you fed the ants. Good job. But anyway, so I'll have to have one of my assistants come out and make that during tonight's live, probably. Not fake one. Yeah, not a fake money water, real money water. How to attract money with real money water, not food coloring or Kool-Aid. Anyways, don't get me started on that. Yes, we all need that, don't we? We all do, sweetheart. But yeah, I'll either do it tonight or tomorrow night. We'll see. I hate making promises, like saying I'm going to do stuff when, by the time tonight gets here, something else could pop up and then I won't be able to do it. So I'll either do it tonight or tomorrow night. Usually I'm not on till late, so I'm never on at this time. I probably won't be on until like midnight, Mountain Time. And so that's usually when I get out here. Because I go into meditation around 9 p.m. And then I like to go in at 7. I try to go into meditation at 7 p.m. But normally, truthfully, I don't get in there till like 9. And then I'm out of that by like 11. And then, okay, I'll look for your email. And then, I don't get out here till like midnight then. And so normally I'm on at midnight, 1 o'clock. And lately it's been really late, and I don't know why, but it's just like I don't get to come out until then. And I'm awake and everything, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't make it out here till late. Just doing things. I don't know. I don't have any excuse for my bad behavior. Busy doing things that cannot be recorded. Anyways, so I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna get set up. I gotta get I have like cut up pieces of paper from before I left the other day. So I need to get all this cleaned up. And happy summer solstice. And don't forget to put offerings out to your gods. And woohoo! Party. Alright, you guys. Peace out. Bye.